So this was a pretty cool transformation. My client came in and wanted something new. He wanted to chop all the blonde off. So he decided to go with the number 8 guard on top. So I just started doing that, ensuring that the number 8 on top was all even, all around the head. And making sure that that was the right length, honestly, to cut all the blonde off. And turns out that it was the perfect guard. And yeah. Right here I started blow drying the hair. Then I saturated it a little bit so it could start to lay down in its natural state. And in my professional opinion, I think that a number 6 guard close blends in with a number 8 perfect. So I started doing that on the sides, fading up to the 8,
Like on Tuesday
making
and
sure
Thursday,
everything
my
on the
first class
side
was
was a
11,
number 6 guard.
and then I have to wait all the way till 3:30 to go.
And for the haircut, my client wanted a medium taper on the back and a low taper on the sides. That was just his special request. So I started going in with my 1.5 close and open the guard all the way and just put in 2 guidelines. And to get that out, I threw on the number 3 guard all the way open and just flicked that bulk line that you could see right there casually out. And then continued and went ahead and went with my 0.5 guard all the way closed to set in my first guideline. Opened that up all the way to go a little bit above that.
Possibly.
And then of course I went halfway to tap out that line between the close and all the way open.
Yeah.
Are you planning on getting my man?
Here I decided to go in with my number 1 all the way open with my wall vapor to just soften everything out under the 1.5, make it look smooth.
I think so.
Now I put in my first bald guideline with my trimmer, of course, and ensured that that was real clean and real solid. Then I went ahead and just grabbed my wall vapor and started to flick that line out with my lever closed but a little bit open, I guess halfway. And then just started to detail it. His hair growth pattern in the back was pretty difficult, so I had to switch back and forth with my lever. I was lever playing to get that line out. Then I went ahead and went in with my wall legends, because this lever on the wall legends is deeper than any other clipper that I've used. And again, since his hair pattern in the back was difficult, this lever really helped me out a lot, so I just started bouncing from closed to halfway to all the way open to get it all out. After that was all done, I just lined up the neck, make sure you had a real crispy line on both sides. As you can see, the medium taper coming together. Now on the right side of his head, I put in my first bald guideline for the low taper. Same exact thing on the opposite side. The reason I work on both sides at once, because to me it's faster. And like most people do, I use the lever all the way open to create my second visual guideline. I went with my 1.5 guard all the way open, a little bit above that. And then threw on the number 3 guard all the way open. Then I decided to outline his arch to make sure it was real prominent and solid. Here's my number 1 guard all the way open, flicking under that 1.5.
Yeah, for sure.
Then my half guard all the way open. As you can see, it's starting to take that line out. It's all the way open still. Then of course, lever all the way closed and just lever playing that bottom line, that first trimmer guideline that you put in.
What you do and stuff like that.
Started to outline around the ears, making sure his lines were real crispy. And I just began to do the same exact thing on the opposite side of the head, all the way open.
You have to put 2 and 2 together.
I went with the 1 guard to make the process faster. 1.5 guard all the way open still. Then you can see I began to throw my number 3 all the way open. I line up his arches, make sure they're real prominent and crispy. And then I just start to flick that trimmer line out with my clipper while lever playing with my wall legend. My half guard to detail a little more. Outline around the ears. And now I started to prep him for his edge up. So I hit him with a little bit of hairspray. And I started to give him a real nice sharp hairline that he requested. His hairline was pretty difficult, so I had to go over it a couple times. I razored up his eyebrows a little bit because they were looking a little rough. Started to clean up his arches, make those lines crispy. And this is how he walked into the shop, asking for a big change. And this is how he's leaving the shop. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.